Hello, everybody. It's me, Reina Creole, coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom on this Manic Monday live stream. I apologize for being late getting on the stream, but I had to reboot my phone because StreamYard, for some reason, was blind. Totally blind when I tried to go live. So rebooting, it's interesting what rebooting can fix, right? So rebooted it back again. Sorry, I'm so late getting to you guys. It's going to be a fun day today. For today, Manic Monday, what I like to do is to take a stroll around the park. Sorry, I'm addressing my magic band. Take a stroll around the park so you guys get an idea of what the crowd levels are, wait times, things like that. Walk around through each portion of the park so you guys can see what's going on. And of course, you can always ask me questions about what you see in the stream as we walk around. Also, let's see. Man, I'm having a total brain fart there for a minute. Oh yeah, today is a good to go day, and you're probably like, what does that mean? Well, what that means is Disney, in their infinite wisdom, known as their forecasting methods, have determined that the crowd levels are low enough today and tomorrow that pass holders do not need a reservation to get into the park. Yeah, remember, folks, that whole reservation system, that's just data mining. They just won't call it that. But anyway, we're going to see what's going on. We're going to especially pay attention to little trinkets that may be worth buying because there's a certain item, I'm not going to spoil the surprise, that if I see it in the park, I'm probably going to buy it. So let's see who we have here in the chat before we get started. We have got Colin Crockley. Well, hello, Colin. Good to see you. Good morning. And not only good morning, but happy birthday to you as well. I'd say Merry Unbirthday, but it's actually your birthday, so the Alice in Wonderland fans will get that reference. Barbara C., hello. Good morning. Good morning to you, my dear. Thank you for joining us. We've got Chef Nation who says, good morning, beautiful people. Well, good morning to you and to Little Chef. That also reminds me, while I'm out and about today, especially in the merchandise shops, we'll be looking at pet items as well. I want to see what new pet items are out. I know some of you have been asking about making a special note to see what's available for pet swag in the park. So we'll do that today for sure. Let's see. Northman JH is here. Hello and good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hey, Dylan says, hey, Lorena. I completely forgot about the morning stream. LOL. Well, I'm taking some time off, trying some different things for a while. So me live streaming on a Monday morning is not something that I've done in the past. So I'd take some time off and try it. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, you're fine. Go right ahead. Hey, follow the Bradley's fun. How are you doing, Ron? Good to see you. Melissa Bell is here. Says good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The Rock rebooted an entire building in a movie once. Really? I would love to hear that whole story. James Dosher, hello, says, hey all. Been trying to do some story writing this morning before getting my daughter from college. Yes, it is the end of the semester, right? She's probably got a ton of laundry coming with her too, as I'm sure you know. I used to do that. My parents would pick me up. Well, not pick me up, because I would drive home when end of the semester and bring a whole bunch of laundry. I do it myself. I didn't expect my parents to do it, but people do it at home. Hey, Demonjanai, good to see you. Good to see you, my dear. This is Reina Creole. I see you waving and a smiley face. Dude, let me know if you're available to come on my Spice Lounge show next Wednesday. I'll DM you, but hopefully you can come on next Wednesday. I'd love to have you on. Alan is there. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I'll be able to watch for a while. Well, great. Glad you could watch. And thank you, Jay, so much for that gifted Lorena Creole membership. Folks, make sure you're opted in for membership. So we have extremely generous members like Jay, gift memberships. You get a chance to get one of those for, let's see, as members. There's exclusive member live streams, watch parties where, yes, we do watch everything together on screen, uh, member emojis, all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Appreciate that so very much. Let's see. We've got. I totally missed. Good morning. Just got out of work. Okay, awesome. Glad you could join us for that post-work chill down. Amy Jo Johnson teleports to the park. There you go, my dear. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Yes, like that smash button. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like I've been on an extended vacation tour with you and your live schedule these past few days. Well, thank you. Thank you. Going around checking stuff out, taking you guys with me so we can see what's going on. It's like getting to go to the park without having to pay. Oh, Jay, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Says to help you stay hydrated today. Well, thank you. Thank you. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to pick up a cold brew coffee from one of my favorite spots in the park, the Cheshire Cafe. So thank you for that, Jay. I appreciate that. Appreciate that $10 super chat. You guys spoil me so much. Thank you, guys. Oh, well, good morning to you. Good morning to you. I've still never been able to opt in. Don't know why. Oh, that's weird. You should be able to. Huh. YouTube probably being funny, but that doesn't make sense. BR Guy says good morning to you, the Reina Creole, and everyone here. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So glad to see you here, BR Guys. We are going to go ahead and get moving. There are 15. We're going to go ahead on into the parks. You know how we do, well, Magic Kingdom Park anyway. You know how we do on the Stroll and Chill live stream. We just take our time walking around, checking things out, seeing what's happening, seeing what's shaking. So since I'm a pass holder, we're going to go here in the pass holder entrance. One of the things that I do like about Walt Disney World is that they have a dedicated pass holder entrance at all of their parks. Universal has them from time to time. I know with their pass holder appreciation days this month, they do have a dedicated pass holder entrance, but that's only over at Islands of Adventure. Hello and good morning.
Good morning. Move your bando in. Put it back up here. Index finger. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, Universal does other things for pass holders, but I will say that one, again, a really good thing about the Disney parks is the dedicated pass holder entrance, which is always open over at the Magic Kingdom and over at the Animal Kingdom, but at the studios and at Epcot, it kind of depends. In the morning, it's usually not open. But when I go to the Magic Kingdom and I go to the Animal Kingdom, early in the morning, the pass holder entrance is always available. Mom's really nice. She taught me. Hard to believe that Fast X second part is the last Fast and Furious movie. Ah, yeah, Fast X. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun for what it was. That's for sure. And Jason Momoa was in it, so I had to go and see it. Yep, I checked, and it was Skyscraper starring The Rock. However, technically, it was Nev Campbell that rebooted the building. I haven't seen that one in like forever. All right, well, we are here at Main Street, USA. The beautiful Main Street, USA train station. If you want something to do to kill some time, definitely go and check out the whole station, especially the bottom part of the station when you go through the entrance there. There's all this information about the railroads in America, the different railroads, the different routes they went, the rise of the railroads. My grandfather was a porter for the railroad, so I'm always fascinated with the railroads. Well, he was a porter for Amtrak when Amtrak was actually worth a darn. Okay. When I was a kid, I got to take Amtrak to Jacksonville with my grandfather. We always got like a sleeper car, and me and my sister, we would stay in there. And it was so cool having our own compartment. And it was called the Silver Star. There was a Silver Star and the Silver Meteor that went up and down the East Coast. This was before the Acela train. And Amtrak was nice. The food was great. It was like a luxury trip. Now Amtrak is so ghetto, you couldn't pay me to go on it. Hey, Theme Park Casual, how you doing? Says, hey, kids. Oh, hello. And a wonderful, wonderful Mickey Manic Monday morning to you too, my West Coast Disney Parks friend. It's an overcast day here and a good to go day, which means I didn't need a reservation to get in. I'm coming out to the parks later, maybe Epcot. I'm not quite sure yet, but the weather is too nice not to come out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually like to get over here in the morning, go get my Disney fix, and then do other stuff. Sometimes my mornings are booked. I still have to go out to Epcot. Probably later this week I'll go. So here we are, Main Street, USA. Usually, I would say most people kind of take the pictures in front of the castle on Main Street, USA and kind of rush down here, but there's so much Disney history that is on Main Street, especially the windows that are dedicated to Imagineers, and that's Uptown Jewelers. One of my favorite stores. I need to stay out of there, but I won't. I love Uptown Jewelers. But anyway, windows that are dedicated to Imagineers. Look at all the detailing that they have, especially on the buildings. That used to be the Main Street Bakery, now it's a Starbucks. And I miss the OG Main Street Bakery. The Main Street Bakery is basically what gave me great examples and started me on my journey for disrespectful desserts. I mean, just to see them in the Main Street Bakery dipping the apples and making the cotton candy and the popcorn and the cupcakes. Oh my gosh. I miss the Main Street Bakery. But at least the ice cream is still there. The ice cream parlor, that's still there. And over to the right, and I'm going to code this. Over to the right is this little hole in the wall restaurant called the Plaza Restaurant. You don't want to go there. Yes, you do, but I want to keep it a secret. But yeah, the Plaza Restaurant, I love it. It's small. You will need a reservation to get in there. I mean, you can probably do a walk-up, but it's small. It's extremely popular. And one of my favorite places to go. I usually do not do sit-down meals in the Magic Kingdom. However, that one I will because of how small it is and how quiet it is. It's nice and quiet, and you can get away from people. So that's why I don't like to talk it up very much, because I want people to keep walking right by it and not pay attention. Was going to say it looks like a nice overcast SoCal style morning. Yeah, before the smog burns off, right? I remember those. I may get that lobster tail. Oh, the Key West key lime butter lobster tail. Okay. You have to let me know what you think about it. Something just will not let me get that lobster tail. Because I know I can get the lobster tails from Publix. So tell me how you like it. Yep, you guys are strolling with me. Over there to the left is Casey's Corner, one of the quick service restaurants that my family has gone to for years, because we couldn't afford to do the sit-down restaurants in Disney World. So we would go here to Casey's Corner. Great hot dogs and fries and all that good stuff. And I remember when they used to actually have like bleachers in there and old school Disney cartoons that they would show. I think mainly in black and white, but yeah. Casey's Corner is still good. I love it. It's so nostalgic going in there. Let's see. I'll tell you what. We'll take one lap around the mosh pit. You're like, what's the mosh pit? Well, like when you go to a concert and that area right in front of the stage, that's full of people. That's the mosh pit. So I'm going to show you where that is here. Disney World has a wheel and spoke design. And I'll actually go out on a limb, because I'd actually said this on another live stream, that at Epic Universe, think of Cinderella Castle as Helios Hotel, and all of this in front of the castle. All this in front of the castle would basically be Celestial Park. And I think we're going to see something here in a minute. But anyway, you think of all this as Celestial Park, Main Street USA up to the castle, that would be Celestial Park. That would be Helios Hotel. And then you'd have the entrances to Super Nintendo World, Wizarding World of Harry Potter, How to Train Your Dragon. You see what I'm talking about? It's a very, very Disney nerd thing to see. don't understand. We've got a cavalcade coming, which I didn't see last time. So this is awesome. Cast members are like, hurry up and move! Hurry up and move! Cavalcade is going to come this way, and then it's going to go to the right on down Main Street, USA. So it does start in Fantasyland. It's not a parade. I think there's like one float and that's it. But enjoy. I've seen it happen at concerts. 4th of July, that's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, they will have plussed it up. That's what I'm thinking. Okay guys, hey Maximilian Sterling, enjoy. That'd be incredible. Here's the princess. I love Merida. She's my girl. I love her. And there's Judy. There's Luana. There's all the bears. There's my boy Stitch. And Mary Poppins. Oh, and there's Max over there too. So we are actually gonna go. We're gonna follow the parade. That's true. Hey, CJ. Oh, I didn't know Bert was in here too. Here's a little bit of intel. Usually when Bert is out in the parks with Mary Poppins, Bert is usually her handler. It's very subtle. nice little thing to do. Have the characters out, you know, to still reinforce the magic. I think this is also the reason why what used to be the the Festival of Fantasy Parade that would be at 12 and at 3. I think they've knocked down the performances until in the afternoon, but I will check the schedule. This is akin to following behind the fire engine after everyone moves out the way. Let me see if the Festival of Fantasy Parade is going on today. Check it out. And there they go. Yeah, I only saw one float last time, but I think they've expanded it. Or I saw the butt end of the cavalcade last time. But yeah, there they go. They bought the whole catalog of characters for this one. I love Elastigirl. When people are like, we've never really gotten a good Fantastic Four movie, I'm like, well, yeah, actually we have, but it's Pixar. The Incredibles, that is so darn cool. Sequel wasn't too bad either, but that was a Brad Bird movie. Brad Bird, who also directed, he did a couple of the Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise, and he is also working at Skydance Animation along with John Lasseter and another Pixar director. That's basically where all the Pixar animators went. They went to Skydance. Let's see. Okay, no Festival of Fantasy Parade, but that's what I thought. The Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade, that has replaced the 12 o'clock performance of the Festival of Fantasy. So it looks like they're only doing Festival of Fantasy once a day at 3 p.m. All right, let's go through Adventureland. Most people like to go right. I go the opposite way, you go left. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. It's actually nice. Why does every dancing cartoon character look like they're twerking now? That's probably Stitch. But that would be so in line with his character to do that. Speaking of Stitch, yesterday I was looking through some pictures and I found some pictures that I had taken at the Magic Kingdom, like I want to say 15 years ago. Stitch has his hand in a very suspicious place in that picture. But back in the day, Stitch would do stuff like that. Whatever cast member was Stitch, I've had Stitch take my hand and try to take me somewhere. He was much more fun. He's still fun, but you know. Circle the hub, stop and dance. Yeah, Arlene, it looks like they did have at least 3 floats. I think when I first caught that, I think it was only 1 float that I saw because it was on its way out. Brad Bird directed The Iron Giant 2. Really? I haven't seen The Iron Giant, and people have told me it was really good. So I know The Iron Giant is in Disney Dreamlight Valley, and he's got his arms stretched out like Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio. True story. Skipper Canteen. I do like the Skipper Canteen, so I take that back. I do like the Skipper Canteen, although I have not been there in a few years. So I need to see how the food has changed. There's a Swiss Family Treehouse. That's a fun side thing to do. Most people kind of walk by it. But if you're looking for a time waster or something to do, or just check it out anyway. You gotta love seeing, I think Robert Louis Stevenson wrote that. Well, anyway, books come to life. Definitely check that out. No capes. I love Edna Mode. Oh my gosh, she is my girl. She is my girl. She was like, oh, no powers? Oh, well, we look fabulous anyway. Got to attend a panel with the director and voice of Stitch. A firearm went off in the middle, and without hesitation, he went, it wasn't me. In Stitch's voice, it was fantastic. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. There's the flying carpets. That's basically Dumbo. Oh, we'll actually go by the Dumbo attraction. Apparently, they're putting together the Smell-O-Fence on parade. Yeah, Scratch and Sniff Adventure. And those are the spinning statues. They snort out water vapor. Very nice and cool when it's hot. And that's the tiki room. I get copyright claimed every time I go in there, so I have to clip that part out. Oh, is this a VIP tour? Let's see, is Pirates of the Caribbean open? I loved Skipper Canteen when it first opened before people complained about the exotic menu. What? I love the exotic menu. Especially the dish that, what is it? Is it tastes like chicken because of it? And one of the cast members would come through the dining room and say, I have an announcement to make. We have real chicken. And anytime you talk about chicken, oh look, there's Jack Sparrow. Where's he going? Okay, we can't see. Where's his jar of dirt? And there goes his handbook. I love capturing stuff like this. We just saw Jack Sparrow try to run into Pirates of the Caribbean and then run the other way. So it looks like Pirates of the Caribbean is a 30-minute wait. No, it's probably more like 20, 15 to 20. Especially looking in there, probably more like 15. We went on Pirates of the Caribbean on the last screen that we did. I love it because it's a people eater. And by that, I mean, considering how many boats are constantly loading and you're not standing still for a long period of time. And plus, the whole queue is themed, so you don't really think about how much time has passed. Here we go. Now we are here in Frontierland. Now we're talking about Tiana's Bayou Adventure. If they do it right, with us leaving Pirates of the Caribbean, this could actually be themed to Louisiana because it's all around the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea. That could actually work, but it depends on how much imagination the Imagineers have. So there's the Golden Oak Outpost. I remember when that used to sell McDonald's fries, but it's closed. And here's Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. Another favorite spot to eat. But I would not be surprised if they turn that into a Tiana's place. I'm just saying, I wouldn't put it past them. There's already one in Disneyland. Okay. Here we are over here at Broccoli Hill. I'm actually going to come over here a little bit because I don't want to get in people's way. There's Broccoli Hill. It looks so bland. It sure does. It does. Have, the Skull and Picture spot. I'm not sure, Dylan. I would have to check. Have I ever done the hunt? No, but I've paid for 3 children to do it. And they absolutely loved it. So for folks who don't know, and I think they still have it, there's a pirate scavenger hunt that they have for the kids. The kids get bandanas and pirate patches and plastic swords, and they actually go out on a boat and they go looking for treasure. And it's fun. It was probably the best money I spent because I got some kids out of my hair for 2 hours. It was great. Yeah, that's it. So let's see. I see the wheel there. I think there's the weather vane up there. Let me zoom you guys in a bit so you can see a bit more. Not that you want to, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, so there's the weather vane they talk so much about. Yeah, whatever. So it's up there. And there's a banner up there that says a celebration of food and friends. There's still this scaffolding here going on. It's like remember it's like the drop used to be the focus of Splash Mountain. You had Chickapin Hill, and then the big attraction was the drop and the briar patches. I don't know what this is supposed to be, honestly. Yeah. But anyway, here's where it is. And tell you what, let's look around a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can. Let me try this. Here we go. So it looks like that's the boat entrance. Well, when you first get into the boat, it loads you, and then you go around and in. It looks like that's the entrance there. I have the gimbal propped up so you guys can see a bit more into where the attraction is. Noah Pakela, hello. Says Tiana salt mine adventure through the Marxist struggle. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Funny how they try to cover that up, but it's true though. It's a log plume drop below sea level. Yeah. Looking at this on my smartphone, it looks like it's covered in mold. Yeah, it's not an organic bayou looking attraction, like at all. There's no hills in the bayou. There are no mountains in the bayou. Those, oh, you're fine, right ahead. There aren't any of these flowers because they took them from Moana, Journey of Water inspired by Moana, whatever. If you see the Tafiti statue, those are the same flowers. They're not magnolias that would be seen in the South. The magnolias, which is those beautiful, huge flowers like the palm of my hand, those are ubiquitous with the South. They couldn't do that. They didn't do that right. Sad thing is, Tiana was a great movie. They could have made the ride look so good. Yeah. Imagine if it was a ride an attraction where you got to go through her kitchen, or like the kitchen at Duke's and see her put together the beignets. That would have been awesome. Kind of like in Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, but, Louisiana kitchen. If they're going to make it look like broccoli, I want to slide down a waterfall of butter. I hear ya. Let's see. Let me take this. Oh, let me take this down. Okay. So let's see. Let's walk over here a bit. Actually, I'm going to change the camera. I'm trying to get folks excited by putting that photo op thing out there. None of it. Let's see. Okay, I see some more pink flowers up there, but it looks tropical. It doesn't look like the bayou. No azaleas. I see the banana plants, but through all of my trips to New Orleans, none of this looks like New Orleans. None of this looks like the bayou. Can you imagine sliding down, like riding in a river of butter? Well, here are the ride vehicles here. There isn't any water. Right here, no water, but they've got the vehicles all parked. So I wonder what they're doing. So it looks like over there they're kind of planting more doing more landscaping. Honeysuckle and magnolia, yes, and orange blossoms too. Could have created a Blue Bayou style of restaurant for Tiana. Such a miss. Yes, I love the Blue Bayou at Disneyland. Such an amazing restaurant. Yeah, it's a shame. It's like, come on, get Imagineering to what it used to be. My brain is still playing Splash songs and seeing this area outside. Yeah. Zippity doo dah. How do you do? Oh man. I keep hearing it in my head. Which reminds me, yes, we are going to be having a live stream watch party of Song of the South. I had to work my magic a little bit because Disney does not want that out there in any shape or form. But I figured out how to do it. I can imagine women in bikinis doing that. You guys remember the nickname we used to give Splash Mountain? We called it Flash Flash Mountain. Which was hilarious because yeah, you weren't supposed to do it, but you know, people did it. And then Disney put that black bar on the picture. The funniest story about Flash Mountain, Gabriel Iglesias, oh my gosh, his whole routine about Flash Mountain at Disneyland is hilarious. There was a website. Oh, for Flash Mountain? Yeah, it did look better in the concept art. Yeah, the concept art, and this is like what you get from Wish, you know. The only things I've seen rise that high above sea level in Louisiana are the I-10 bridges in Baton Rouge and Lake Charles. Yeah, it's like you went on this research trip in New Orleans and y'all didn't figure this out. Shoot. I mean, all the flowers that I see here, they make 0 sense.
You want to go to Pirates of the Caribbean, meet up with us.
And considering that New Orleans is below sea level, why would you have these cliffs, these like things here? It hit water below sea level. So this is going to be the Critter Co-op. Yeah, they're calling it a co-op. I love that Marxist ideology. Back after Mardi Gras, let's see, I see Turbine Molasses, Turbine Paris, quick drying paints, stuff like that. So this used to be like one of the animals, I think the rabbit from Splash Mountain attraction that had like the little rabbit kitchen and had everything to scale. So now it looks like a workshop for, I don't know, for Bobby Frick. I don't know. Danny B says, seriously, one of my favorite Disney movies. I don't understand the hate that people give it. But you have a select group of people who hate on it because they don't understand it or have never seen the film. Or people who want to be outraged on behalf of people who really never were and didn't ask to be. But knowledge is power. And you have to ask yourself, why Bob Iger will not release that movie from the archives. But the racism in the Peter Pan movie is okay. I mean, come on now. But knowledge is power. So when you see the film, it's just like, what's the outrage about? And a lot of things that certain people are outraged about, they're ignorant of what that period in time of history was. So, cool thing about having a watch party for that is I've seen Song of the South several times with my Jim Crow South raised grandparents. They never called it racist. But you'll get commentary from me. Oh, looks like they're doing some painting. Looks like they're doing some painting. Oh, you can't get on the train here either? Okay, it makes me wonder what's going on. You know me, I'm nosy. Let's go see why. Usually they let you board the train here. So it looks like they're painting the side of the barn. You can still kind of see that really, really ugly mural. But let me find out if the train is like not running today. Hello, is the train not running?
We're running some maintenance issues right now, so we're not sure when we're going to be open up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
I don't have a time frame.
Time for yeah, yeah. They hardly have. The engineers do not want to give you that. Okay, so it looks like up that way. I hear like saws and hammers and stuff going on over there. Let's see if I can show you guys closer to where the see, that's where the mural is. I mean, does that look like a mural from New Orleans? I mean, for real, just no. No. Yeah, I hear you, BR guys. Remember when the actual thing was better than the concept art? That's the I would say that's the mantra that Universal uses. They'll have concept art and then the actual thing will blow your freaking mind. I love it. Dylan, I would love it if that happens. And Noah, you were absolutely right. Everyone should download the 4K version of Song of the South. Yes, they should. I actually have a copy of it. And I'll say this much. You probably want to download that sooner rather than later so you would have something to watch along with during the watch party. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I got like an email I was looking at. Okay, look, there's magnolias. That's right there. See, how come those aren't over there? All right. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Is the Disney stuff is like the old stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna jump. I might get hurt. Even supporters of the splash change on X are starting to question how Disney needs to go with the sensitivity stuff. That's interesting. Interesting that they're seeing that. Some folks will still be kind of like blind to it. Almost 30 of you folks in here watching. Thank you. I miss Mutual of Omaha's Animal Kingdom. That was such an awesome attraction. Not attraction, excuse me, show. It was great. It's possibly affecting stuff they like, just like we told them it would. Yeah, it's like they didn't think that it would stop with Splash Mountain. But it didn't. Mm-hmm. All right. 45 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's not bad at all. Hold on a second. I gotta answer. I gotta answer a text real quick. All right. There we go. Big Thunder Mountain, I tell you, I love Big Thunder Mountain. It throws you around like an old school bus. So it's great. Did you show that art in a previous live stream? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I forget which live stream it was, but I also had pictures of it too. I think Culture and I did a whole live stream about that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Tell you what, let's go. Oh, let's go in Frontierland so we can follow the river of poo.
Here, let's get to the bathroom.
All right. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, let me see. Let me go down this way.
Stage fright.
All right, there's Tom Sawyer Island. Enjoy it, because pretty soon they're going to get rid of it. A mural doesn't bring to mind Disney unless the mural glows and changes by itself. I can see murals next to any music or record store downtown for free. I get you.
They like sharks or something?
Arlene Navo, it's sad, but it's true. You know. Good to see you, Rambam 3000. Good to see you. River of Pooh. Yes, we will go see the River of Pooh. Oh.
Oh, it's right there.
Let's see. Let me show you guys a little bit more here. So again, those are the ride vehicles. After you go down the flume there.
Ride testing only. That's the one that.
All right. Looks like they're putting more plants and stuff in here too.
Okay.
It's interesting hearing people comment. They're kind of like, what is this thing going on here?
Like we walked down the other side.
So I'm looking at the crowd levels. You guys, let me know what you think. It is quite light today. But also, this is kind of that lull time between the Easter crowds and when the summer crowds will start happening, because here, I think, and Ron can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Florida schools, I think they end the middle of May.
I started drinking water. I think like the vitamin C, citrus like I think it like neutralizes uric acid. I mean, I don't know.
So no river of poo just yet,
I mean, it seems like it's been working. So.
because we're still in the 1800s.
Like I quit sugar for a while. Like that.
And over there is the shooting gallery. There's a Frontier shooting arcade. Supposedly, it's rumored that's going to be a DVC lounge, so enjoy it while you can. I see you, CJ.
My sister-in-law did one for her.
That's not a river of poo, it's a for-profit forecast for Disney Corp. Barbara C says, do you think Disney is done building new attractions that are not based on an IP? Yeah, I think they are. And the reason that I believe that's the case mainly, and this is just me, this is just my theory, that a lot of the Imagineers who have that talent and that history or that knowledge transferred to them from Imagineers that have come before them with the ability to come up with new stuff is for the most part gone at Disney and not valued at Disney. If you notice, like the stuff coming out, it's like all about IPs, what they can use for their IPs. Nothing that's seriously new or different. They're just mining their IPs. So it's much easier and actually lazier to mine your IPs than to create something different. Like Universal Orlando, Epic Universe, that's something different. Yes, it has some IP elements in it, but they're putting a twist on it. And here we are at the Hall of Presidents. Great place to take a nap, but seriously, you go in and there's all kinds of, call them artifacts from previous presidents. And it really gives you a very good idea, and it should give you appreciation about our republic. But, you know, republic, I guess, is now a bad thing. You're fine. Go ahead.
Didn't want to walk into the
Oh, no worries. No worries. Yeah, if you see me in the parks, and as a matter of fact, let me flip this over so you guys can see me for a little bit. And I can talk to y'all. If you see me in the parks, don't hesitate to come up and say hi. So, anyway, like I was saying, you see me in the parks, you're walking in front of the camera, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it because I'm at the parks as an observer. I try to stay in the background as much as possible because I want the focus to be on what's going on around me and what's going on in the park as opposed to, just me. Which is why I keep forgetting to turn the camera on my face. But yeah. So if you see me, I appreciate the politeness, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Walk in front of the camera. No worries. You're part of the atmosphere. And if you see me in the parks, come over and say hi. I love meeting subscribers. You are not interrupting me. You are not bothering me. And the viewers can wait till after I talk to you. As a matter of fact, they probably want to say hi.
We should sometime.
Ooh, let me see. Oh, I already know. It's probably an hour to get into the Haunted Mansion. Let me flip this over real quick.
Stroll parking's gonna be across the way.
Oh my goodness, this is a line for the Haunted Mansion. Wow. Let me see how long it is. I think it's about an hour. Not surprised considering how popular this attraction is. Okay, I was close. It's actually 50 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, 50-minute wait. But this is another people eater attraction. Well, layman's terms, people eater, technical terms, omnimover. They move so many people from the staging area to the stretching room to the loading area. The queue is crazily themed with stuff. So it doesn't even feel like you're bored waiting in line. There's so much stuff to look at and do. So 50 minutes, that's probably more like 40, judging by the line. Probably 40 minutes, 30 minutes to get into the inside. So not bad. I've seen the Haunted Mansion wait time be like 2 hours in the summer, sheerly from the volume of people. And also the Lightning Lane line is not very long. It's almost non-existent. So So let's go here into Fantasyland. There's a Rapunzel bathroom, some of the best bathrooms on the property. It's great over there.
We'll have to see. I think it's going to be. Yeah.
All right. It's a small world. I should torture you. I'm not going to torture you guys like going on. It's a small world. At least not this time around. It's worse than waterboarding, actually. And yes, it absolutely will. And it's a shame because it didn't have to happen, but that's what happens when you don't appreciate that knowledge. Let's see, how long? Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. Let me go over here for a little bit because I don't want to get in people's way. So Peter Pan's flight is 75 minutes. Hardly any lightning lanes. So I would say that's about accurate. With Peter Pan, I would say more often than not with other attractions, the wait time is very accurate. Might be 65 minutes, but I'm inclined to believe that. I don't see, well, the queue is hidden. A good bulk of the queue is inside, and the queue is really, really cool. You go through like the bedroom of the Darling kids. You see Peter Pan trying to find a shadow, pixie dust. It's really magical in there. I know. It sounds cliche, but it's true. It really is. I wouldn't mind waiting in that queue for 75 minutes because there's so much stuff that's in there. It feels like you are in the Peter Pan novel. What a creative and diplomatic way of saying the new wave of engineers lack imagination and creativity. I try to be diplomatic at first. That's my default. And then when people don't get it, then I'll get blunt. It's a Southern thing. You don't want to insult people right off the bat because they may just be ignorant. But once people prove themselves to be just downright stupid, then you get blunt. Well, there's zero wait for PhilharMagic, but we'll do that. We'll actually do that near the end of the stream. Because PhilharMagic is a case of an IP added and done right. So there's a scene for Coco. I love the movie Coco. Oh my gosh, I almost cried in that movie. It's gorgeous how it's done. And it fits in seamlessly. I was a little worried, but it fits seamlessly. So we're going to do that. Old school Disney in there. So we're going to like that. Arlene Navo, oh my God, if I ever see you in the parks, Lorena, I will geek out, LOL. Oh, I forgot. Stage show. I keep forgetting about it. There's fireworks at the end. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm just like everybody else, walking around the park, spending my money. Love meeting people. I'd love to meet you. Love to meet you. There's the Pinocchio Village House restaurant. Best place to eat is upstairs, where it's facing the window where you can see all the boats from It's a Small World come through. The cast members like to hold up signs telling people to do stuff like cluck like a chicken, clap, wave, smile. It's cute. Especially when they let the kids hold the sign. So cute. That's the Princess Fairy Tale Hall. I sneer at it. Like I sneer at the Winnie the Pooh attraction, because the Princess Fairy Tale Fair, that replaced Snow White's Scary Adventures, which was downright scary and I loved it. Replaced that. And of course, the Winnie the Pooh ride replaced Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and y'all know I'm so pissed about that. So those of you in Disneyland, protect that attraction. Mr. Toad must be protected. There's the Friar's Nook with brats and tots. Not my type of thing, so I don't want to eat there. But, oh, Memento Mori is awesome. The gift store for the gift shop for Haunted Mansion. And here's Storybook Treats ice cream. Very disrespectful ice cream dessert. So I'll tell you what, let's see what's on the menu. Let's see. We've got a Rapunzel sundae, shortcake with Dole Whip, lemon, and wild berry soft serve, topped with berry compote and sugar flowers. That looks good. And the Aurora cone, Dole Whip strawberry and blue soft serve, topped with white chocolate crispy pearls, and a sugar cone. See, look, make it blue, make it pink. No, make it blue. Oh yeah, Arlene, it still works. It still works, yeah. Oh, I love this. Mahmoud Akbar, hello and welcome, says good morning from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Wow. A pleasure that you're here, Mahmoud. I remember when I was a kid, when I would come to the Disney parks, we would always see like visitors from Saudi Arabia. I loved it because the women, they were dressed so stylishly and had these awesome purses and these awesome sunglasses. And actually in grad school, we had several, I think we had actually one of the Saudi princesses that went to my university. So always wanted to visit Saudi Arabia. Maybe I will one day. But thank you so much for being here. And thank you for those morning greetings. I appreciate it. Let's see, that's a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I don't get the hype, frankly. It's just a Crazy Mouse. Not only is it a Crazy Mouse coaster, but just like Culture and I have said on several occasions, that ride is like it's 2/3 of what it was supposed to be. And the wait is usually crazy. It's not too crazy today. Let's see. I want to see. Oh, okay. It's an 80-minute wait. Well, shorter than it usually is. I've seen it at 2 hours, so it's really not too bad. It's just not that interesting.
Okay.
A
You want ice?
Chinese restaurant? Oh, I'm sorry. What do we mean by that? But you know, Brand Bam 2000. I need context. VR Guys is a thing I appreciate. Enjoyment from Disney, whilst acknowledging their deep-seated issues currently. We're kindred spirits in that. Well, thank you. Yeah, I do. It's like there are things that, you know, that I love about Disney, especially the parks. And I tell people I'm an Eisner era and on back Disney fan. There's things about the company that I love, but more that I don't love right now. And people are like, why are you always complaining about Disney? They used to be the gold standard. They fall into their own standard. So why shouldn't they be held accountable? You want my money? You need to make it worth my time. And a good percentage of people do not feel spending money on Disney is worth their time. Except for certain things. If Disney opened up the vault of stuff for you to buy, people would buy it like crazy. Yeah, I miss it. And here is the Mad Tea Party. I don't care how old you are, this attraction never gets old. At Disneyland, it's outside, but here in Florida, it's inside. You can turn the wheel. I'm one of those where I turn the wheel as fast as I can. I always try to get the blue cup. And frankly, if you can walk in a straight line after you get off this attraction, you didn't do it right. All right. You walk around this way. I think I'm gonna go grab myself some cold brew coffee. Hit the spot. I freaking love this attraction. So much fun. But no, there's no but. I love this attraction. I love Alice in Wonderland. I've read the book since I was a kid. The animated film is so trippy. I love it. It is absolute trippy fun. And I was actually watching it on Disney Plus a few days ago. I have Disney Plus, I still do, but I get it to watch the vintage stuff that I haven't gotten on physical media yet. But I love to do it. I like the convenience of, hey, I'm gonna queue it up, watch Alice in Wonderland, Watch the Goofy shorts. Watch all that stuff. See, there's the slow cups, but where's the fun in that? You got to spin it really fast. Spin it fast. Hey, Danny D, ours is better, OG. I'll say yours is different. Yours is different. The one at Disneyland, that was the original. Gotta give it much respect. I love the one here at Disney World. You guys have the best Pirates of the Caribbean there. That's for sure. All right. Hey, Dead Man Walking. This is Reina Creole lurking for a bit. Well, glad you're here. Glad you're here lurking. Hope you, Ang, and the missus are doing okay. I remember this time of year and short lines. Yeah, there really isn't a slow season anymore. There's like a slower season. And this is kind of it, that lull between after Easter and when the southern schools get out for the summer. Dunk the dormouse. That dormouse was drunk as hell. When I'm gonna go back and watch, I'm like, oh my gosh, the dormouse is drunk, isn't he? The dormouse is unapologetically drunk. That is the best way to experience this ride. I love it. But I also like that you can kind of sit in it and enjoy it at your own speed if you're just comfortable with, oh, we're just going to sit, and ride in the cup. Or crazy kids like me who are just like, how fast can we go? Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Danny B says you're absolutely right, Lorena. If you walk off the Teacups, you wrote it wrong. One of my favorite trips I remember is I was here at Disney World on spring break with some of my college friends. Going to Disney with your college friends is so much fun. We're like, oh, I remember this when I was a kid. Okay. This is what we're going to do. And we're spinning like the absolute fastest. Take us ride for a spin. Here we go. So notice which people are just kind of cruising and which ones are like, keep it going. Keep it going. When I got dizzy, I would control the cup so I was facing the same direction with every turn. Ha ha ha. Pro tip for those who get motion sickness. That's a good one. That's a real good one. See that empty pink cup? That's about my speed. I remember when the ride was actually longer, but I get it. The line right now is not so long, so you can just get out and jump back in line. I get it. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to the Teacups. And I'm going to go over here to the Cheshire Cafe. I love the Cheshire Cat, or as my Putnam County grandma, or Palatka grandma, she would call it the Chessie Cat. I'm like, what's a Chessie Cat? You know, the Chessie Cat smiles and then his smile goes away. I said, oh, the Cheshire Cat. Oh, okay. She was country. Oh, okay, I guess the line's going this way today. So there's a Cheshire Cafe right across from the Mad Tea Party. You can come over here for snacks. And I don't know what snack I'm going to get yet, but I know it's going to be tasty. Hello, Sherry Olsen. Say, have a wonderful Disney day. Wish I was there. Oh, my dear, I wish you were here too. Oh, so I'm hoping my stream makes it feel like you're here along with me. You got to walk out of those teacups like a night out in Vegas. Come on, folks, spin those bad boys. Exactly. Exactly. That's what you do. This Cheshire Cat is way too cheesy for my child. I love the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland because dude would like disappear, turn upside down, say really weird stuff. My favorite scene is the Cheshire Cat when it was on top of the Queen's head and then slowly disappeared. And ooh, look at that Merry Unbirthday cake. Sprinkle-filled birthday cake, flavored cupcake with tea-infused buttercream. Let's see, they've got a Cheshire Cat tail. Those are good. Those are good. Got to get the Cheshire Cat tails when you get here. There's a mixed berry tea slushie with whipped cream and sprinkles. But I am going to get a Joffrey's cold brew. I'm going to get that. I'm saving my calories to get a candy apple. A churro apple. Speaking of that, we're going to walk over to the Big Top Souvenirs so I can go grab my churro apple from over there. So you can get Monster Energy drink, $3.75 for water. You can get cold tap water for free. And there's a pepper jack pretzel. Oh, dang. Okay, that's for another time. That's for another time. Get the pepper jack pretzel. There's so many cool snacks that they have here. And during like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party and the Christmas parties, they also have cool stuff like that too. Hello. Can I have a cold brew coffee, please?
You want any flavor?
Vanilla, please. There we go. All right, kids. I gotta head into work. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. All right.
Hi, can I have a cattail, please?
Go over here. So this is the cold brew coffee. Thanks to Thanks to Jay. Yes, thanks to Jay for that $10 super chat. So I am going to go hook up my cold brew coffee. You guys can have a peek at the Starlight Cafe over there while I get this ready. I like to put 2 creamers in my cold brew coffee. I'll tell you, I used to totally ignore cold brews until I moved here. And let me tell you, in the heat, this cold brew coffee hits the stomach. So, and reasonably priced. That's why I get it at Joffrey's. I don't get the cold brew coffee at Starbucks. It's just like that. I wish they came with a lid on them, but oh, excuse me. All right. All right. And Arlene Nova says a super chat well spent. Well, thank you. Thank you. There it is. Cold brew coffee. Hook it up Lorena style. I put some coffee creamer in it and some Splenda. Excuse me. I don't like the paper straws. They suck. They absolutely suck. If you go to the Joffrey's cart proper, they still give you plastic straws, and I appreciate that. Oh, we got 30 of you guys watching in the chat. Thank you so very much. We're going to head on over to Storybook Circus. I got to go pick up a churro apple. Yeah, no lid. You know what? Yeah, they keep serving with no lid. I don't freaking get it. It's like, y'all are so cheap, you can't give us lids for the cold brew coffee. Mm. That's why I highly suggest when you come to the parks, bring a insulated water bottle, because not only does it keep your water cold, but if there's cold drinks that they give you, they don't give you a lid, you can put them in there. Especially if you want to get one of these, but you don't want to drink it right away, you can just put it in an insulated bottle. And you can get those for really cheap at like Walmart or Target or Amazon or something. Paper straws are not fit for purpose. No, they're not. I mean, I understood why they did that at the Animal Kingdom, because that's conservation. And no one really complained about it there because it made sense. But everywhere else is ridiculous. Danny V says, yeah, you have to ask for lids now. Same at Disneyland. Such BS. Ugh. Here we are at Storybook Circus. I'm not a fan of the Fantasyland expansion. I'm not interested in it. There's an Ariel attraction. It's still OG Ariel. But Storybook Circus, having that spring up around Dumbo, I really like it. Because the OG Disney cartoon. I love the Dumbo cartoon. Especially that part where the naughty boys get turned into jackasses. And that elephants on parade freaking fever dream. Okay. So look at this. Apparently, this is like a smell-a-phant stop or something like that. Let's see what we got over here. I don't know how you're supposed to smell this. I mean, I think it's a scratch and sniff card, but they're starting to put these elephants out here. So I'm guessing this one smells like caramel corn. Hello, Johnny Ohm. This is Happy Monday, everyone. I can't touch the screen because my fingers are wet with the cold brew. Oh, here's another hack tip for you. Okay, if you're staying at the parks and visiting the parks, you can actually make your own cold brew. Yeah, just go to the supermarket, get the container of cold brew that they have in the refrigerator section. Get those little small containers of coffee creamer, the ones that don't spoil, ones with the lids, and bring your sweetener of choice, and boom, you've got your cold brew coffee that you brought yourself. I'm not cheap. I'm just very particular about my money. And the more money you save, the more you can blow on stuff like this. I'm not going to scratch its belly. So this is a pink one. So I guess maybe this is cotton candy or something. The whole experience, I don't think, is available yet. But they're just putting the smell-a-phants up. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, I see a sign that says new act debuting soon. So here's another one. I have no idea what this one is going to be. Please don't say it's poop. Maybe that's salted caramel pretzel. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Looks like a snow cone. The snow cone smell. Yeah, I think what the deal is that you get like a scratch and sniff card or something like that. That seems to be the only logical explanation because how can you smell these things when it's like hot outside? You know? Well, let's head on in here. Big Top Souvenirs. Y'all know this is my spot. This is my spot. Walk in here. Oh, smells like circus treats, cotton candy, caramel popcorn. You guys got crop. You can get gifts in here. Oh, look. Little dog toys. A little doggy house there. Dog leashes and little shirt. This is a great place to come in and de-stress. I'm really big into de-stressing areas because my nieces and nephews, a couple of them are on the autism spectrum. So I always like to find places where they can kind of get away from the crowds and de-stress. There's so many things for them to look at. Okay, this is cute. I like this. I wonder if this is one big kid size. I like that with all the Fab Five characters on there. Windbreaker, this is so cute. Walk through here. Merchandise that you can get. Plays the circus music. There used to be tables, but it looks like they got rid of the tables in favor of merchandise. Okay. There used to be tables you could just sit down and relax and enjoy yourself, but it looks like they took them out. Anybody want any Wish merchandise? It's 40% off. Ooh, they got the sloth. Okay. All right. I didn't come here to look for that stuff. I came to get two things in particular.
I mean, good feature.
It's a great feature.
But like,
One of those things is churro popcorn. This is some disrespectful stuff right here. I mean, I can't lie. It's so good. So good. Dylan says if that merch was free, it would still be too much. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, I got my churro popcorn. I think it's $6.49, but I get my 20% pass holder discount. So this treat is worth the money. I'm gonna tell you right now. So if you see it, grab it. Grab it.
let's go. Let's go.
And let me see.
Where do I get it?
Is that it? I think it is. I have to take my glasses off. That's caramel apple pie. Caramel apple pie, but I don't see the churro one. Hello, how are you? Good, good. Do you guys have the churro candy apple?
Any like the red like candy apples?
The churro candy apple.
Churro candy apples.
Yes.
We had those back during the fall.
Ah, shit.
The closest thing is the apple pie.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get the apple pie one then. We'll try that one.
Anything else in the
No, that's gonna be all. Ooh. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Because I already have the red poison apple sipper. I'm gonna stop at that. Hello.
Do you have the candy apple?
Yes, I have the candy apple one, the red one.
Having 2075. Any discounts?
Yes, annual pass holder. Okay. Yeah.
60.59.
Okay. Apple Pay. Apple Pay is quite convenient when you have your hands full. Can I have a bag, please? Thank you. See, that's the Powerade slushie I keep telling you guys about. Come here and get it.
You want your CJ?
Oh, yes, you can put that one down. Okay, thank you so very much. You too. I'll let you guys have another look at this. So this is a poison apple sipper. If you remember in my studio, I have the red one, but this one is I guess for the platinum anniversary. That poison apple sipper, I get so many compliments on it. But again, over here in Big Top Souvenirs, they have got The Disney 100 anniversary sticker. All right, so we are going to leave Big Top Treats. And I think we're going to head over and go see PhilharMagic. Yeah, we're going to go over and do that. Again, one of Lorena's favorite places to go and grab a snack. Doesn't seem like a lot of people know this is over here. I love it. Especially get that Powerade slushie, for real. You can also get the Powerade slushie over in the studios at Woody's Lunchbox, but get it in the magic portal sipper. It has one of the aliens from Toy Story. It's awesome. I gotta review Woody's Lunchbox again for you guys. Woody's Lunchbox. It's a quick service eatery over in Toy Story Land. And I gotta say, that place is still good after I don't know how long. The best service. And I hear that they are actually, I believe I heard this, that they're going to increase capacity for Woody's Lunchbox, which they need to do because it's so busy. It's so busy. The theming is great. Like literally, where you pick up your food looks like one of Woody's lunchboxes from Woody's Roundup. So the lunchbox is propped up. They've got like Tinker Toys holding up everything. It's so cute. Disrespectful, all right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The great snacks that they have in there, the theming that they have in there. I just feel happy walking in there. You know. This is great. Let's see. There's the Ariel not under the sea attraction. Is it under the sea? Yeah, under the sea. So this was part of the Disney World Fantasyland expansion. There's hardly ever a wait time for this. It's a people eater. Theming wise, it's okay. The animatronic is a little creepy. That's all right. Oh my God, that poison apple sipper. I have the original red version. Yes, it's red. I love it. I got 2 of them. You know, merchandise is good when you don't think and you just snap up 2 of them without thinking. It's just like, shut up and take my money. Over there is Gaston's Tavern. They have these delicious cinnamon rolls. So I'm going to show you. This is actually a really good place to go. Like, show up here like about a half an hour before they close, because you can sit in Gaston's chair. They have Gaston's chair in there. You can get the cinnamon roll and LeFou's brew. And I think you can get this in a souvenir mug, but either way, LeFou's brew is good. That and the cinnamon roll. Just drop in here about a half an hour before it closes. It's perfect. The theming is beautiful inside. So I'd highly suggest checking that out. 5 Nights at Disney. Yeah, there's creepy animatronics. That one's kind of creepy. Your guy says, I have an irrational annoyance at how they cut out the climax of Little Mermaid on that ride. No, it's not irrational. It's not irrational. It's kind of like in the movie Elf. You know how the kids' book it was missing a page, so it didn't explain something that happened to the dog. And the editor's like, who cares? Kids are too stupid. They're not going to figure that out. Yeah, they figured it out. So that did bother me that scene was missing. So it's like, what happened? Did y'all run out of money? Probably. And that is the Be Our Guest restaurant. I have dined there. It's expensive as hell. The food is okay. The food's good. I will say that the food is good. I wouldn't say it's overpriced due to the quality of it that you get. I don't like that Beast just kind of walks out and goes back in. But if there's a special occasion that you're celebrating, you'll get some extra of the gray stuff, and Beast will sign like a card for you. It's cute. But I kind of wish that just like the other meet and greets, the characters would come by all the tables. I mean, I just think that's just fair. Should do that. But anyway, there's 3 separate rooms in that restaurant. They have one where the Beast library is, and the effects are gorgeous. And they encourage you to walk around and check out other parts of the castle while you're dining there. So again, really expensive. I mean, if it was a choice between that and Cinderella's Royal Feast, which is up that way, I recommend Cinderella's Royal Feast because of the character interaction and because you're dining in Cinderella's castle. Again, it's super pricey, but I've done it like several times. One of my traditions at Christmas was we would go and we would have breakfast in Cinderella's castle. Again, very expensive, but when it comes to character interaction, it's top notch. My nieces and nephews still remember that. The girls would get like wishing wands and the boys would get swords. Hopefully, they still give them swords. So that was cool. All right, folks, let's head on here into PhilharMagic, the last latter part of the screen. Right. Just like in Star Tours, I'm going to put the glasses over top of the camera. So y'all aren't seeing double. My ears tried to come off. What's Minnie trying to tell me? A reminder, folks, keep your parties together. Here we go, Festival of the Mariachis. This is another people eater attraction. Oh, cool. Yeah, the theming, it's beautiful inside, especially the windows where they have the snow effect. It's gorgeous. All right. Let's get our special Opry glasses. Head on in. Yeah, dude, from what I saw, videos from that attraction. It was fabulous. For real. I get you. Okay, I'm trying to go all the way down. I am actually going to be sitting in the way back. I like to do that so I'm not disturbing anyone with the camera. Smart not being at Animal Kingdom during Earth Day. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I wasn't messing with that crowd. The Grand Old Opry. Yeah, it's a joke. We'll hear it in here. Goofy couldn't say opera glasses, so he said Opry glasses. So if you're a big fan of the Fab Five characters, Disney characters, if you just love slapstick humor, appreciate the fact that Donald Duck, you can't understand what he's saying. What I heard is since they put this attraction in a couple of Disney parks around the world, it's universally accepted that no one can figure out what the heck Donald Duck is saying. Here we go. Well, they're gonna let I guess a lightning lane in first. That's a lightning lane. I don't understand. There should not be a lightning lane for this attraction. It's ridiculous. It eats so many people. There's no reason for it, except to make money. But you know how I feel about that. Yes, and at California Adventure for a time, but I think they brought the original back. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm not thrilled with that. Not thrilled with that. Okay. 25 of you guys in here. Thank you so very much. We're going in here to watch PhilharMagic. I love going in here.
My friends, please do not stop in the middle
Because
of the row.
it's so much fun. And if you love OG Disney characters, you're going to love this. All the way down.
To my friends who are just joining us, hello and welcome to Mickey's PhilharMagic. Go ahead and pick a row and come on down.
Every seat is a good seat.
Stop in the middle, so that way we can ensure everybody has a good seat. But not to worry, the seat is blue and has a good view.
Everyone has a good view.
My friends, please continue on down. Do not stop in the middle of your row.
I can't tell you how many people stop in the middle of the row.
If you're still coming in, it's great to see you. Now it's time to choose a row and move yourself all the way across
1 minute.
so you can fill all the empty seats. That's right, ma'am. You show them how it's done.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta take this off.
Being the stage manager sure is fun.
Okay, I think I am. I'm gonna have to switch cameras, guys.
Okay, my friends, now that we're settled in, go ahead and pull on that yellow tab next to your seatbelt for me, please. I'm just kidding.
I know that joke. I know that joke. Okay, guys, hold on while I switch phones.
Bonjour! It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre. Why, we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. Horse by horse, one by one, till you shout it's never done. I will sing you off to sleep as you digest. You have to cut your feet up and put out serving up the youngest.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. When's it my turn? When I love to explore that charm above. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your. I'm gonna be the main event, like no king was before. I'm brushing up, I'm looking down, I'm working on my way.
Thus far, rather an inspiring thing.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Everybody look left, everybody look right. Everywhere you look,
Not yet.
oh, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. What color is the sky? Mi amor, mi amor. You tell me that it's red. I'm your amor, I'm your amor. Where should I put my shoes? I'm your amor. You say put them on your head. I'm your amor, I'm your amor. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you make me guessing, I'm running and I'm guessing. Now tell me that's a blessing. That I'm only un poco loco.
That you make me, it is just a poco crazy. The sense that you're not thinking.
The liberties you're taking leaves my
It's so shaky.
You are just un poco loco.
Here we go.
There's no better time to
I can show you the world, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view, no one to tell us so, where to go, or see we're only dreaming. giving chase.
Wondrous place for you and
I sure hope you like the show, everybody. Oh, and on your way out, please put your opry glasses in
All
the
right,
special
guys.
containers
Sorry
near
I'm
the
making
exit.
y'all
Thanks.
busy.
And have a PhilharMagical day. Oh.
Thank you for coming to see us, my friends. Go ahead and start heading up to your right-hand side and your right-hand side only. Once you guys are outside, there are some purple bins for those yellow opera glasses. Please be sure to drop them off there. Once again, thank you for coming to see
Hope
us.
you
And
all
have a PhilharMagic
enjoyed
day.
that. I love PhilharMagic. It is just such a fun attraction to check out. Poor Goofy, he's trying, right? He's trying. Yes, I dropped my opera glasses. All right. Ooh. How nice. The sun is out. It's great. Let me turn the camera on me for a little bit. Sorry about that. Sorry for all the jerkiness. My one phone was about to lose battery power. I'm like, I did not want everything going black in that theater. The 3D glasses that are in PhilharMagic, they're smaller than the ones from like Star Tours. Like the ones from Star Tours can fit comfortably over my phone. Ones from PhilharMagic, I kind of move around a little bit. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, ignore that one. Yes, back when Disney was good. Nice to get this reminder of how magical classic Disney is. Yes, wow, that transition was seamless. Good going, Disney. Yes, that transition from The Lion King to Coco and then to Peter Pan. You notice one of the reasons why that was so seamless was the color palette. The Lion King, it was like oranges and yellows, and then the yellow chrysanthemum pops out. And at the end of the Coco scene, there's a fireworks that are in the night sky, and the night sky from Coco transitions into the night sky over London for Peter Pan. Yes, when they do it right. And I was very concerned when I heard they were going to put Coco in PhilharMagic. Not because Coco was a bad IP, it wasn't, because that Coco was amazing. But I'm like, how are they going to do it? Freaking seamless. I love it. I love it. I love seeing the little kids' expressions when they're in there. And especially when the 3D scene, of course, where you see, oh my gosh, drawing a blank. Whatever that brief image was, I just screenshot it. One of the cool things, again, about PhilharMagic, when Ariel, you see Ariel, and you're going under the sea with Ariel, and she reaches out through the screen. It seems like she's reaching out through the screen. It's so cool. You see all the little kids trying to reach out and touch her. It's awesome. And also another thing in the Coco scene, if you notice the scene where they're dancing around and they're switching heads after every fourth beat, you see Mickey's hat also moving around. The details. It's the details that matter. So I know there's a lot that I can dump on Disney for, but I love talking about what they do right. And there's a lot of things that they still, well, I won't say a lot. There's a good percentage of things that they still do right. And if you take out the stuff that's in the movies and on TV, when it comes to the theme parks, I love coming here because it's like I've been coming to these theme parks for decades. There's some cast members that remember me from various trips. You know, I love talking with the cast members, and they really are the cast. I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for the Disney cast members, a lot of stuff that Disney and Burbank tries to do for the parks would fall flat on its face. For real, because the cast members are the ones that, plug in the gaps, do the recovery, make up for stuff that Burbank didn't quite think of very well. And I love it. So especially living here, living amongst cast members, you get a different perspective to what goes on in the parks. And that's why I love being in the parks. Somebody said, well, I think it was somebody, I forget who it was like, you seem to hate Disney so much, why are you in the parks? Because the parks are the parks, price gouging aside, they're still wonderful. And they're fun, and I have years of memories here, especially at the Magic Kingdom. 5 generations of my family have been through the Magic Kingdom. My parents and my grandparents were here when the park first opened. And I've told this story before. My mother and her whole family were so excited when they heard that Walt Disney, could possibly be building a park in Florida, because every Sunday they would get around the TV and watch The Wonderful World of Disney. So imagine how hyped you are if you find out the dude who came up with The Wonderful World of Disney is going to build a theme park in your state. So that's why I love the Magic Kingdom. All right, folks, we are going to wrap this stream up. I'm so glad that you guys had so much fun here watching, checking out stuff with me. And yes, they are the beating heart of the parks. I'm telling you, they're awesome. Yeah, they're on the front lines with the public, which makes me wonder why Iger doesn't want them on the Disney board. Think about it. Exactly, and this is what Geeky Sparkles talks a lot about on Clownfish TV, Geeky and Neon, and I agree with them. It's like we don't hate the Disney company. We hate what they have become. They have fallen far short of the gold standard that they themselves set, you know? So that's the difference. That's the difference. Okay, guys, well, I am going to roll out of here. I'm going to try to go get a snack. And speaking of cast members, I got to go pick up some sneakers that I didn't know I lost at the Contemporary when I stayed there last month. So I got to go pick them up. I got an email yesterday saying, we found your item. I'm like, what item? My iridescent sneakers. I left them in the Bay Lake Tower. So I'm going to go over and pick them up. So thanks you guys so much for being here. I sure do appreciate it. Next theme park stream scheduled is going to be Saturday. We're going to be over at Universal Orlando. Going to have some fun in Springfield, a couple other spots. Check out the construction progress of the DreamWorks Kids Land that they're doing over there. So we're going to go and check all that out on Saturday. So tonight, or afternoon West Coast time, but tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be over on Film Threat for their Versus show. Going to have a whole bunch of Disney nerds like myself, Jonas, Dash, Pro. Alan's a big Disney nerd. So we're going to be over there on their channel tonight at 6 p.m. So again, thank you guys so much for watching replay. Thanks so much for checking out the replay, and I will see you next time.